Couple of quick things before we get started. I did miss one instance of Zook going to college last time, so the count should be up to 10 instead of 9. The eye lasers that show up in Eve's fight will actually not attack you if you stand completely still. As far as I know, there's nothing in the game that explicitly tells you that, so no wonder I didn't know the best way to avoid them. Thanks to Cat4 in the comments for pointing this out. During Eve's chapter, if you choose to leave the sewers normally instead of taking the fast travel, you actually get a little bit of a cutscene.
You know, May, I've been meaning to ask, who's that?
Him? Gigi, was it? Isn't he your friend?
I thought he was your friend.
Lastly, this finale will be split up into 2 parts to mitigate third-party copyright from the music used in the credits. Now then, let's get started. Back in the home sewer home. Yeah, Rook. What are you doing in there? Guess he's just grooving. Alright. Let's go ahead and listen to the pirate radio.
Bam! Get ready to jam here at Sam FM! Back here with us are the spectacular duo of Bunk Bed Junction. 2 who need no further introductions, Mayday and Zook.
Hello, Vinyl City!
Without further ado, let's have the first caller.
Ellipses.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello, Mayday.
Isn't that...
You! Tatiana!
Ah, so you recognize my voice.
You've been listening all this while?
But of course, you didn't think I'd miss out on the latest news of my favorite duo now, did you?
So you've been spying on us?
I would say I'm merely keeping up with Vinyl City's hot indie duo.
But it's good that you've called. Know that we're coming to take you down. It's over for No Straight Roads.
How optimistic of you to say so. You've barely reached the NSR tower. However, thank you for the heads up. I'll be waiting.
And that was Tatiana, folks. So, Mayday and Zook, considering your next showdown to be with Tatiana, how do you feel about making it so far? Any regrets?
The only regret is having Tatiana, her appearance, giving you so many downvotes, Zam. I am sorry.
It's certainly been a long journey, and I'm only pumped to finish this off properly. We're gonna rock onwards with all that we've got. No looking back.
What's done is done. We can only make a difference by our next actions.
We definitely look forward to that. Since you'll be battling the big boss herself, in the case that, touch wood, you don't make it out, is there anything you'd like to say to your fans?
I certainly hope we'd make it out with a blast, but I'd like to thank everyone for being with us so far. It's been great to know that we're not alone in our battle. We love you!
Oh, thanks.
And remember, music is your right. Even if we're, no longer around, your right is still yours. Don't let it be taken without a fight.
Well said.
How did he do that with his mouth?
And it saddens me to say that it seems like time's up for today. All the best, Bunk Bed Junction. We certainly hope to have you back at Sam FM to bam and slam in the future.
Don't worry, we'll be back.
Would definitely be nice to be back.
Ding, 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 ding. Thanks, Lee. Thanks, Lee. Thanks, Lee. Thanks, John. Thanks, Lee. Thanks, Lee. Thanks, Fang. Or Tang. It's a little hard to tell which name that is. Alright, Kliff, for our final briefing. Anyway, collectibles. We got the second figurine. It's just a sailor boy. She said, I'll mail her boy and a hand mirror. It's a video recording.
Today, I am going to sculpt the armature first. Some clay. Build the profile. Now, block out the scalp, then the features. It is not done yet. I hate you! 'Cause you... Why? Now it is done.
Yeah, I can't imagine what she was going through as a kid, middle schooler. For one thing, it seemed like the pink part of her face was just starting to come in, if it's like a biological thing, unless she, painted over it in her adulthood. Normally she might have been all white and then painted over herself, or maybe the pink is a condition of some kind. It's a little hard to tell there. But even as a kid, she was struggling, it seemed, which is very unfortunate. Alright, Kliff, on a lighter note, brief us.
You've both made it so far. I knew it from the start. I'm proud of what you've done. Bunk Bed Junction has the power to return the rights of Vinyl City's artists to them.
Right. Just a bit more to go.
Only one more to go, in fact. The last pillar of NSR, Tatiana.
Easy peasy. She doesn't even play music.
That does seem to be the general impression. But she does, in her own way.
Huh? What do you mean?
You'll know when you face her head on. Anyway, on to business. Tatiana may seem unbeatable at first glance, but I happen to know her greatest weakness.
How?
Her past. If you come across fragments of her memories, I would suggest using them against her.
Well, that makes sense.
That's the only way you can beat her.
Use her own past against her?
Yes, you get it.
Do I?
You'll do well. It all comes down to this, fellas. Beat Tatiana, and victory is ours.
Okay. This is it, Cool Fyra. Thought you should know that we are close to bringing down NSR. I wish you were here with us now. I wish you could see that some of us still care about your legacy.
I'll be heading out first. See you guys at the NSR Tower.
Tonight, we're bringing your music back. Long live rock, Cool Fyra. Long live rock.
Yeah, paper and scissors don't really matter in that case. So, we can head out of here, but, or rather, we can upgrade things. However, there is one more thing we need to attend to. Something about the best character. So if we head out as normal, we don't have to fast travel anywhere. There's the best character's caravan, and what seems to be the most difficult encounter with the best character.
Zookity zook 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 zook. Aku baru jumpa harta karun paling.
I'm done with your games, West. You no longer listen to reason. You act like we're still in secondary school. And
Tapi Zook, tengok. Aku jumpa ini.
whoa, is that my old tape recorder? You fixed it?
Ya, sekarang dengan ni.
Promise you'll never ever play this again? Okay. I'm a little zonky.
Ingat tak bila kita rakam ni? Aku tak percaya tip ni masih boleh pakai.
The ultimate brother experience.
I cannot weh. Oh no. Oh, Zook, kau betul kelakar.
Stop it!
Alangkah gemilangnya masa tu, Zook. Dulu aku main tape ni kat semua orang sepanjang masa.
Promise you'll never ever play this again? Okay. I'm a little sulky.
I said stop it! Kau cakap kau nak buang teh bodoh tu, penipu besar. You see, May? You see what I have to deal with?
Then let me deal with him. How about that, Mr. Big Brother? This time, you and me, rap battle, yo!
Huh?
Fuyo.
Get him, May.
Hey, Zook. Yang ni dia hormat kehebatan aku. Tak macam awek kau dulu. Aku suka dia ni, Zook. Well, Missy, aku sedia terima cabaranmu. Tiba masa untuk...
E-E-E-Ewah! Rap battle!
Woi!
Nice.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, Mayday! How you doing today? If you want the real deal, don't pick someone who steals. You wanna pick a winner instead. Trust me, I'm the original, exceptional. Ini ori, not like Zook. He's just copying my moves. If you like those moves, pick the OG grooves. DK West is your man. Others, they just stand.
Hey, Wes, you know Zook still looks up to you.
Hey, don't tell him that.
You're his brother, not from another mother, and you're not a bother. You're a real deal. You got such a big following, and this power is building. It's a threat to the political system of Vinyl City. This is important. Your role is true. Rise up to the occasion and be a real inspiration.
Yes, I do great things, but I'm not really convinced that Zook really respects what I do. Zook's probably out to get me, to diss me, to mock me, to cut me. Zook can't stand watching me succeed. He wants all the spotlight on him. Oh, poor Zook.
That's silly, Wes. You know Zook's following your footsteps, every move, every groove. You've been inspiring Zook. Our rebellion, Zook's been emulating your success. We're trying to bring back rock to the city and fight the EDM empire.
Zook's been doing great things. I can see it myself, but you cannot do a history of his mean vibes to me. I've been disappointed, down and out. My own brother out to get me. Zook's been forever not liking me. So how can I forgive? How can I move on? You've probably never changed anyhow. Anyway.
Wes, you gotta know, Zook was only doing his thing. He wasn't doing anything like scheming. So don't think badly or let your mind go madly in the wrong direction with too much introspection. Instead, reframe your mind, open up your thoughts, tighten up your heart. You gotta know your brother looks up to you. He only wants the best, to learn from the best, the real deal, the role model, the one and only rhyme master, the often imitated, never replicated DK West.
Oh, no. Just wait. You're making this up? You're just creating stories that tell of my real glory? You're making me wonder, are you telling the truth? Well, I want to talk with you. I want to ask him things. I'm not really convinced whether that's really how your heart sings. Or you play me, little brother. You're taunting me. Oh, jangan ketawa. I have the feeling you got things hidden. Ulterior motives. Got my mind buzzing.
I gotta admit, pride got a hold on me. When I outdid you, Wes, college was when I was the best. But you gotta know any human would feel the same. And like Mayday said, I still look up to you, bro. You built your career from scratch and made it higher and higher until NSR had to step in and kill that blazing fire. They knew you were dangerous, high risk, high energy, highly influential. DK West, simply the best, from the bottom to the top of the game.
I created the ruckus, a whole crazy ride that really built up my pride. I never wanted to influence the politics of the city. I just wanted to make music, rhymes, grooves, yeah, hit it. And so I left it all behind. Vinyl City, bye-bye, adios, selamat tinggal. But yeah, Zook, I see you. You progressed from the blur, from the clueless of the clueless, to a leader, to a man, to the leader of the rebellion. And let me say, Ewah, brother, that makes me proud inside. DK West, your brother.
Wes, what you did for the city, even if unintentional, hit all the main points, we really hit national. Was awesome, fully truesome, and despite the powers that be, NSR's monopoly, the crazy grip on the city was shaken to the core. The great DK West managed to shake it. The political system, we need to break it. This is what I'm trying to do now.
Zook, congrats, you the man. You can start the city just like I did before. There's no reason it can't be done more. If something's to be done, it can be done. But you know, Zook, you told me right in my face. You put me in my place. You said I wasn't a brother, and that truly bothered me. Ewah, I'm not your bro. Ewah, really, Zook, bro?
I was dumb, I was stupid, I was foolish, I was blinded. I'm sorry for saying something so dumb, stupid, foolish. I didn't mean to be mean. I mean, you know what I mean. And despite all our bickering, our fighting, our disagreeing, DK West, you will always be Ewah, my brother, my family, my man. DK West, you will always be my brother, my family, my man, Ewah.
Kau betul ikhlas ke, bro? Kau masih respect kat aku?
Yeah. You know I joined the music scene because of you, right?
Oh, jadi... Macam mana kalau...
How about a truce?
Sorry, bro. Kadang-kadang aku...
Yeah. Aku pun, bro.
Well, tibalah masa aku beredar.
Huh? Leaving already?
Ya, hilang ke mentari senja.
Why don't you join us? We can take down NSR together.
Kau pergilah selamatkan Vinyl City. Aku kena bertapa sekejap. Jumpa lain kali, adik Zook.
Oh, okay. Will you remember to reply my messages this time?
Ya, aku balas. Lagipun, sekarang aku ada benda ni untuk ingatkanku tiap hari.
I'm a little funky.
You too, Missy. Mari kita jumpa lagi next time. West out!
Bye, West!
That was some legit rapping skills you got there, May.
You're welcome, buddy. Yo!
Fucking love that segment so much. Well, in practice it's difficult. And as proof, there we go, 62 damage taken. But, yeah, that's... I love their dynamic so much. B for best. That is, in fact, what DK West is. DK Best. And for doing that, we unlock Rockin' Rodeo, a new ultimate duet. And also the third notebook. Now we're back to the home sewer home, and we can equip, or even check out that collectible we just got. Let's go ahead and check that out. They're just the bull icons, and one of the dancing bull shadows. That's fun. Alright, now for upgrades. Level 4 unlocked, but we still don't have access to level 3 transformations, so what does it matter? You're gonna want this if it's your first time playing the Tatiana boss fight. She does a hell of a lot of damage, and it's recommended that you have at least the basic one ready to go, because it will revive you. I think I'm fine with anything else in this tree. So, for Mayday... you'll want this. That is for sure. This is also nice to have. Max ammo. Yeah, sure. And Zook. He's got a 9-hit combo, but I'm not feeling that one. So... that one. And I guess that one. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter too much. If you know what you're doing for the final boss, the skill tree upgrades aren't really going to matter too much. The most important one to have is the revival one. Alright, that is fine, I think, for Mayday. And yeah, that's fine for Zook. Mods. Missile launch can be nice if you really want to finish off the boss fight early. However, two-sided Mayday. So about this. She puts on a Zook mask and forges a bond with him. In this state, she becomes invulnerable, and any damage she receives will heal Zook instead. They do not specify this, but if you do take advantage of the fact that it will heal Zook whenever she takes damage, it'll still count against your damage score at the end of the fight. You won't take any damage visually, but you're still taking damage for the purpose of the score. It is stupid, it doesn't make sense, but it also makes sense. It's Schrodinger's special ability. And Zook, we'll put on Burning Hair Fashion. Actually, let's put it on here, and Arpeggio Assault on right trigger. I just feel more comfortable with that. Burning Hair Fashion. Dashes a short distance forward with fire in his hair, burning everything in his path. Damage is increased when executed on a higher drum combo. It's not going to be super useful for the boss fight, but I'll try to show it off all the same. And Rockin' Rodeo. They summon DK West's Bull Shadow, ramming out of reach enemies with big damage. It's kind of nice. However, it doesn't reach too crazy high, so it'll only reach, say, those security drones in the approaches. But with that done, let's head to the plaza. Oh, no advertising here, just NSR. Alright, here we go. Let's have a look at all the graffiti that fans of Bunk Bed Junction have been putting down. I think we've been able to see some of the graffiti on, say, the DJ pretty early on, or at least since a couple of episodes ago. But other districts have also been tagged by ambitious fans. It's a little hard to graffiti so many LED TVs, but I mean, some people have figured it out. Not everybody. The little guys. B2J. B2J top left again. More little guy graffiti. It's kind of everywhere. Oh man, DVD. I can't spell that. Yeruk, I thought you were at the sewer. What are you doing here still? Okie dokie. Let's place the final platinum disc. And let's spin the city! Dream Fever. There's a lot to explore here, so let's get started. Dream Residence. I now own Dream Residence. I also just popped an achievement called You Got the Power. I checked that out, but I don't want to ruin the flow of anything. Oh. Speaking of ruining the flow, dead ends. Also, this is one odd apartment. It's just like a corner of a building occupied, or that the apartments themselves occupy. A little strange. I do appreciate the posters out here. Duo. Hashtag feel the magic. It doesn't say Eve, it says VE. Is that like her brand? Weird. But not in a bad way. Lots of psychedelic art adorning these walls. Also a very reflective ceiling. Elevators, I love elevators. So this is level 1, it's a cat paw. Rabbit's foot, sorry. Do rabbits really get this big? I heard there's an island to the west that had gigantic animals, but rabbits? Oh wait, it's just another weird art piece from Eve. Right? Sure. Grab that, and let's go up to floor 2. Bye, Zook. Nope. Bye, Zook. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's as far as we go. Cool. Parry radius. Oh no, another one! I didn't realize there was gonna be another one. Oh, get me up there! This is so obtuse, but it's working. The power of music cannot be held back by glass. Put that on a bumper sticker. I don't know if I'd be comfortable in real life walking down a hallway full of psychedelic art like that. I want that! There we go. Ooh, art. Is this supposed to be symbolic of how grabby Eve is? This is way too abstract for me to understand. Zook, where are you? Oh, okay. No, we're good. That was a weird camera change. It's a symbol of her lowest point in life and how Eve felt helpless no matter what she did. I guess she still can't let it go. Well, I'm glad someone's here to translate. Some very cool fan art in this corner, too. There's one with all the NPCs in the game. Neat. Whoop. Almost missed you. This type of simple art is some of my favorites, where you don't even need to have facial features. You can just kind of make the shape of a face and add simple colors, simple flat colors. It looks nice. Devanky? Anyway, that's the joke. We'll go into the other residence in just a second. I didn't realize that I could actually cut down here. And we got to have a glimpse of this spot from the apartments up there. Yeah. It's a level 3. We can't do anything with that yet. So where's the level 2? Mayday was in the wall. That's cool. Where's the level 2 thing? I want to see more of Eve's past. Whoa. Reflectious. Oh. Eyes. Glad Eve celebrated for her self-expression now, but I guess some part of her still wants to repay the stares she received back then. I guess that's probably why she was really into eye motifs. True that. Fair enough. More of that, simple art that I like. That top one looks like one layer laid on top of another. Both of which having different colors. Like one is a shadow layer, the other one is a sonic layer. Yeah. And no, I'm not explaining myself. This should be the last thing to repair. Where are you? There you are. Here we go, rock track. Duo, feel the magic. There's another level 3. I'm assuming the only 2 transformations that you can do here will unlock both number 2 and number 3 hand mirrors. Selfie sticks. Because of how she was perceived herself, Eve was always particular about how the world perceives itself. NSR just gave her the means to explore that with her fans.
Guitar is hot and ready.
What do you think, Mayday?
Ugh, I don't get it. It really just looks like a junk pile to me. Maybe that's the point? To give meaning to something random? Or maybe I should just stick to the guitar.
Well, she's trying to understand art, and praise be to her for that.
Okay, this one is a large hand with gemstones and a watch, so it symbolizes that gems and watches are something that go well together with the hand because they make you look sparkly, and maybe I really just don't understand her art.
Zook, explain. The wristwatch on this art piece is supposed to symbolize the duality of people watching her and how she becomes less bothered about the way people look at her as time moves on. Oh, duh. I thought it was all about the gemstone being pretty, but whoops. That's my mistake. I'm such a plebeian when it comes to this kind of thing. Apparently that one guy whistling at me is in agreement with me. Alright, let's walk over to NSR Tower. Man, it's big. Also, good night, everybody. More fan art on the walls. Adorning the walls. I do like that word. No security, we're just able to walk right through. Tatiana, I guess, told them, hey, let them through. I want to deal with them myself. Another EDM mart. Some other transformation there. Hey, haven't seen you in a bit. What's up, Dash?
I take pride in keeping these windows nice and clean, despite the constant barrage of nonsensical doodle. No! A smudge!
I don't know, man. It looks like a pretty nice-looking smudge. I mean, That's you. That's literally you. That's a smudge? Alright, man. More fan art. I don't think there's actually anything of note around here. Just more fan art and a couple of NPCs. Like, for example, here's Retdex. I actually haven't talked to him much. What's up?
Instruments are essential to a musician. I've always taken great care of mine and put a lot of thought into the upgrades it needed.
I feel like he's repeating himself.
In fact, I have so many at home to consider for different situations.
Hasn't he said this before? The upgrading instruments line feels very familiar. Level 3, still can't access that. We're gonna need to grind out boss fights if we ever want to access these level 3 things. On our first playthrough, unless you're redoing a lot of boss fights, you're not gonna have enough, to get level 3. Well, we're here. Let's get in there. And here we are at the approach. Couple of gold records adorning the walls. And even inside the elevator.
People of Vinyl City, this is Tatiana. You've all been brainwashed by these so-called music revolutionists. All they've done is promote uncertainty among us, which has resulted in huge congestions in the junctions of progress. In other words, they've left us with nothing but chaos. And with chaos comes destruction. Look around you. See all the districts these rockers have invaded. And now, they're using you to start an uprising at NSR Tower in order to pressure me to step down. But I will not do so. Because despite the darkness that has enveloped this city, I still see hope. A hope for us to return to greatness. I believe that deep down, this is what we all want for our city. Thus, I stand before you to ask for one final request. You still have the power to rectify this anarchy, reinstate the NSR artists, and bring back true democracy. In the meantime, for the good of the city, I will hold my ground. And I urge you to trust in my judgment. Together, we will restore order. Order leads to progress in Vinyl City. That is all. Have a pleasant evening.
Guitarist, had I ready!
And that was the only PSA from Tatiana that ever had subtitles in the actual game. We got Tone Magazine, what is that? Order Will Triumph. I guess Director of the Year, CEO of the Year. It's a little hard to tell what the date range on the golden records is supposed to be. Almost looks like an 1800 to 3300. That's a pretty wide year range. EDM ruled the city. NSR best of the best. Order Will Triumph. DK West sighted in the city? Well, I gotta go say hi to him. Enough of that, though. Time to face down Tatiana and restore peace to the city. Or rock.
I can't believe someone like you two were able to beat my artists.
It's over, Tatiana. Step down from the throne.
Never. The way you kids influenced the votes was deplorable.
I don't give a frickin' cupcake about what you think.
You have set a bad precedent for how the politics in the city will function from here on out, through chaos.
Yeah? And what's so bad about that?
Short-sighted as usual, I see. Because of you, any future opposing parties can just start a riot if things don't go their way. How are we to build a progressive city if it's in constant disorder?
You started it. You banned us rockers from performing.
I only restricted rock after you misbehaved at the audition. The fault is on you.
That's not fair.
You tricked the people into voting for you by instigating their hatred towards us. Tell me if that's fair.
They voted for us because your energy output is crappy. The people have had it with the blackouts.
There you go again. So zealous about being able to supply more energy than us. Where in the world did you get that notion? From your rear end?
Oh!
Hey, we've beaten your artists. Surely that means something.
It means you have no clue how this city works. You didn't compete with my artists on a level playing field. You merely set up a circus act by hijacking their concerts. It swayed public opinion, all right, but it was all flash. In truth, your music revolution agenda is nothing more than an act of impulse. Tell me, how do you intend to run the city if you win? What about the hundreds of NSR employees who'll be thrown out of work? Have you considered the inevitable insurgents from the people who still genuinely love EDM? Can you really run the city under those circumstances?
Well, I'm sure we'll figure something out after...
Forget it. This is going nowhere. I'm just gonna finish you off right now.
Whoa, wait, what?
Oh, what? Bunk Bed Junction versus Tatiana.
I brought order and progress to the city. I had each district vote for their own charter. The quality of democracy has improved since, all thanks to my vision.
Hit bell, win.
You have no chance against me, for I have time on my side.
There ain't no democracy if NSR only favors EDM.
It's the people who favor EDM. Until you ruin everything.
If chaos is what is needed to get things done here, so be it!
You failed to see how much this city has improved since NSR took over.
Alright, their talking is done for right now. Avoid fireballs, avoid swords. Fireballs will do less damage than the swords will, so just stay on the move. Best way of avoiding damage outright is to just keep moving. And for some reason, sometimes whenever she spawns in the fireballs, that'll cause you to take damage.
That's the key. Let's give her a taste of her own medicine.
Throw key, right bumper, go.
What? No. With the rapid expansion of the city comes higher demand for energy. NSR has gathered the best EDM artists in the world. The city is so bright now.
So if you wait too long to attack that glowing object, I think it's a gear, then time will reset, and the previous phase of the fight will happen again. So in order to get a good time score, you're going to want to be fast and hit that gear. But enough of this. We're gonna go back ourselves to a different take, where we don't let that time reverse happen. Just wanted to show that that was a possibility.
With the rapid expansion of the city.
So yeah, lay into it. It'll move along after a few hits from Mayday and a few more hits from Zook. If you have melee damage 2, I believe it's just 5 hits from Mayday and 7 from Zook.
You two are getting on my nerves.
It's been years and we still have blackouts.
Because people like you distract us from fixing it.
Rock can solve it, even if there are distractions.
Never. Rock no longer belongs in any ambitious work.
Once again, stay on the move. Now we actually have transformations available to us. Use Mayday's transforms, and it'll do some sizable damage to Tatiana while also allowing you to stay away from her. And if you have the upgrade that will give Mayday some energy whenever you use transforms, then it's going to be really useful because she'll just constantly be gaining energy to use more of her abilities. I don't believe we're going to be able to show off the Bull Shadow, at least not successfully, in this fight. And Burning Hair Fashion is not going to be super useful either because getting in close is going to be tricky. In order to get a top parry score in this fight, you need to parry at least 5 of the parryables.
Let's show her.
Pew, 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 pew!
Oh! Ah!
More of her tower is breaking apart, and wait a minute.
Ah! I don't believe this. My NSR artists are the best of the best. Their music is in a league of their own. We have amassed countless adoring fans over the years. There are no better candidates to perform to the Grand Quasa. No!
You alright there, Tatiana? You're looking a little hot.
You hijacking their concerts was a cowardly act.
If they're so great, then why did we defeat them so easily, huh?
How dare you show disrespect towards MSR's elites?
I show respect to talent, something which none of you guys have.
Get him, Mayday. So, earlier during their dialogue there, sometimes projectiles will come back after Tatiana had fired them, and often they're invisible. It's a weird and bad quirk about this part of the fight. But yeah, keep doing damage to Tatiana. You'll keep building up parts of a key, and once you do enough damage, I believe at this phase it's about half of her current health bar. That's when the key is fully formed. But anytime it is fully formed, they'll let you know, and there'll be a time bubble around her. Zook's transformations just form a little barrier that will slow down fireballs. During each phase of the fight, she'll likely only do one parry attack. Use that to your advantage. Hang on a minute.
Rock is no longer relevant. The Ghoulings once commanded this city with their music, but we beat them with EDM. So shut up and let this city prosper.
So during this segment of the fight, if you are close enough to Tatiana, like right up close and personal, if you have something like missile launch or arpeggio assault, you can get up close to her and then use it, and it'll actually home in on her and do damage. You can finish the fight that way. But if you don't have a good combo score, if you don't have a good damage score, or parry score, it's not going to do you any favors to get a top score.
I've had it with you and your triple choice of music.
Why do you hate rock so much?
There's no future in rock. Rock is done. Finished.
The only thing that is finished is you and your empire.
I can't believe Tatiana is throwing a rock as over party. During this part of the phase, she'll start throwing in parryable attacks amidst her sword attacks, and they're much faster to happen this time. So stay on your toes. So we're getting very close to the end of the fight. If we wait around too much longer, she will actually cause a giant explosion which does massive damage. So we're not going to let her do that. Instead, we're just going to transform all these things and fire away at her. Showstopper time, and oh, you know what? Actually, hang on. We didn't show off two-sided Mayday. Alright, here we go. Two-sided Mayday.
There's only one way to end this.
Let's bring back the glory of rock with I...
Green light.
Nice. Bunka, Junka, Shakalaka, Bam! It's over! Rock rules! Stage clear!
No!
Whoa! Whoa! It's Cool Fire's guitar!
Oh, the guitar was powering the crown?
Hey! Why the heck do you have a guitar? Are you the reason Cool Fire disappeared?
This makes no sense. Why would she?
Answer me! I swear you did anything to her!
I can't believe you guys had this up to yours. Why do you think I have Cool Fira's guitar?
'Cause you're her mom?
No.
Her best friend?
No.
Her babysitter?
No, May. She's...
I'm Cool Fira. You nitwits!
What? What? No, seriously. What?
It doesn't matter anyway. What's important now is for the city to...
It matters to me, damn it! You're Cool Fira? The Cool Fira? How did you end up like this? Is it because the Ghoulings got disbanded?
if there was one thing the Ghoulings taught me, was that a good leadership requires strength. I was too soft back then, always listening to my bandmates, always welcoming their ideas. And what did that amount to? Nothing but utter chaos. Nobody could agree on anything. And that's the reason why we disbanded. But that is all behind us. I've learned my lesson, and now I lead with order. And look how Vinyl City has flourished under my new rule.
You hated rock so much that you decided to fight back with EDM?
I fought back with what is best for this city.
You call having constant blackouts best? Your crappy EDM is barely keeping this city alive. Just let rock do its thing and...
Here we go again. With your noble rock versus EDM agenda. Sing a different tune already, will ya? Rock is dead. Forever was, and forever will be.
How could you change so much? You were my idol. I worshipped you. I did this, all this, in your name.
Don't meet your heroes.
1, I didn't ask for your admiration. 2, take responsibility for your own stupid actions. And 3, never have heroes, honey.
Exactly.
Believe me, you'll have fewer disappointments.
Oh, you think you're so cool with your bullet points? I'm just... You know what? I'm done. I'll let the results do the talking. Zook!
On it.
How much was your output again? 47%? Gonna be easy to beat that derpy amount.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh, we're gonna. And we'll make you eat your words.
I'll eat my whole dress if I have to.
Fine, you dress-munching moron.
Fine.
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 Fine times infinity.
Do you even know what you're saying?
It's been a long day, okay? Sheesh. Well, Zook?
It's, still 47%.
Ha! Get good! Wait.
Wait, what?
Oh, bravo. You sure showed me. Shall I go get the champagne?
I don't get it, Zook. What did we do wrong?
I have no idea, but the numbers don't lie.
Whoa! You guys did it! That was smashing. Look at you kids now. The king and queen of Vinyl City. Tatiana's got nothing on you guys. My, oh my. Such a great way to lighten up an otherwise dull night, huh?
Who would have thought? Tatiana was cool Thyra, and Kliff is probably the bad guy. Man, the Tatiana fight is rough, though. She does a lot of damage. I only took a couple of hits, but that was 20 points of damage taken. Alright, we're gonna see the results of Bunkbed Junction, attacking Tatiana, but that'll be next time. Bass track unlocked, the remix from Ian, and the Christmas remix.